Okay, episode 18. We are starting over because it was around 9. Episode 17 or stream number 17 was already reaching about 9 hours. And once you get to 12 hours, YouTube kind of has a problem with the upload. And I didn't want to cut the episode. I want the whole session in one. So episode 17 is split into, I want to say 5 parts. Episode A, B, C, and D. Sorry, 4 parts. And now we're gonna do episode 18, which is episode 12 on Fragile. Because I was gonna assume it's whatever's next is gonna be more than 3 hours actually, with all the credits and the fighting and all that. So we need to be somewhere tomorrow. I need to edit all of this, make all these thumbnails, and sleep. So let's load the game. And see you. So we're loading back just so we can rewatch those cutscenes.
Feels good.
Can recycle all these. You know what? I need them. I need chemicals and metal. Where can I get more chemicals actually? I can't even chart course. This is it. I'm just gonna grab some materials. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be tired by the time I get to the end, but I'll push through it. If I'm gonna have some fire support, I need materials. So what does the Magellan need? I'm back. Yeah, there's no easy way to get to the ships. Why you parked there, man? Do all that again. Dazzle patterns for the Magellan. Not environmental observers. Provide a series of dazzle pattern for the exterior of the HP Magellan. Why not chant the jazz up with his favorite one before we head out to connect the final location, complete our mission. Time to make the final connection. Sam delivered the network stabilizer, which means we're all set to connect the terminal for not the network. Over drawbridge then. Counting on you guys. Preparation terminal. Old school. We gotta rip the drawbridge hat. Yeah.
So you know, Sam, I had that item Neil gave to you delivered into Fragile's care. She'll analyze it and will let us know its significance in due course. Sam, I think it's high time we get going. All this relaxation is no good for my sciatica. Ready to head out, Sam? I sure am. I was born ready. All right, Sam. What do you say we head out and get to work?
I want to stretch my legs. There's no easy way to stretch your legs in this setup that I have.
Sam, I think it's high. All this relaxation.
Hey, Sam. Can I come in?
You are
I
in.
need to talk to you about your child.
I don't want to hear it.
Yes, you do, Sam. This is a memory drive. On it was a record of Lucy unveiling some dark secrets on what the Bridges researchers had planned. Details of women brought over from Mexico for the BB experiments. The ones that Neil Vanna trafficked for Bridges. It was through his therapy that Lucy found out about it all, when he confessed to everything he'd done. Sam, I know you were more than just her patient. You were her partner.
I didn't stop her from cheating on me.
Wait. That's not the whole story. We also know who the baby's real father was.
Baby daddy.
It was you, Sam. The record leaves no room for doubt. The child that Lucy was carrying wasn't Neil's. It was yours. Lucy left you a heartfelt apology, along with an explanation. Your child was extraordinary. The offspring of the repatriate who was the world's first BB. Lucy knew that if the Bridges researchers found out, they would use the baby as a test subject. So she lied. She pretended the child was Vanna's to mislead them. But she always intended for you to discover the truth one day.
Second generation
That's why
repatriate.
she gave this necklace to him.
Why was he shooting me?
There's an army of ghost mechs right on their doorstep. We need to secure the node. Lose it, and it could cripple the entire network.
I'm headed to the bridge, Sam. You better get ready.
All right.
Corpus updated. Story so far. read it again for the review for this beginning of episode 18 or stream number 18. Terminus Part 1, The Journey to F8. Sam faces the shocking truth. Lou's pod had always been empty. Sam was the only one who could see Lou inside. Drawbridge had been concerned about Sam, which was why he decided to keep quiet about this. But Dolman assures them that the very fact he is finally seeing reality, as it really stands, is proof that he is overcoming the trauma of what happened to Lou. Still come to terms with this painful revelation, Sam must nevertheless continue his effort to connect Australia. To that end, he is tasked with delivering the network stabilizer from Hartman's lab to the F7 North Distribution Center. A Herculean task, but necessary step in paving the path to Terminal Fort Knott. Return from the strange realm. After connecting the F7 Fort North Distribution Center to the chiral network, Sam crossed a tarful that has been transported to a strange realm. Neil is surely waiting for him here. Sam is woken to find himself in a subway car in a city that seems to have been struck by a huge earthquake. If Sam can confront Neil, he may be able to unravel the mysteries of this strange realm, find Neil, and escape from this mysterious place. Another foray into the strange realm. Sam is engulfed by a tarful and transported to a strange realm. There he defeats Neil and is given the necklace that triggers a strange vision of the past. Neil is forced to smuggle babies across the Mexican border for Bridges' sacrificial baby program, but is ridden with guilt, and confesses to Lucy what he has done. Later, Lucy pretends that Neil is the father of her baby to protect the unborn child. The real father, though, is Sam. So basically nothing really happened between them. Maybe a little bit of flirting, maybe some humane connection because of the empathy. But that same therapist has the empathy with Sam, but actually fell in love with Sam. Neil fell in love with a girl, Lucy. Nothing happened. Or at least she didn't get pregnant by him. She pretended so that the baby is protected. Very Metal Gear. Neil was just unfortunate. And I hope Neil finds peace. Nirvana. Analysis of his ID cards revealed that the man who attacked Sam was called Nirvana, though it seems that Neil died several years ago. Neil was a doomed sufferer and highly regarded porter. Recognizing his talents, British asked Neil to undertake a series of special deliveries across the border between former Mexico and the US. Sensibly, he was to deliver medical supplies and materials, but actually smuggled various restricted items, including narcotics. 11 years ago, Neil was killed in a void-out that struck a number of Bridges' experimental laboratories and medical facilities. Sam was also caught in a void-out, surviving thanks to his repatriation abilities. It was this very incident that prompted Sam to leave Bridges and work as a freelance porter until Bridget asked him to return. During his lifetime, Neil has threatened by Bridges and forced to undertake several jobs he didn't agree with. This involved transporting brain-dead pregnant women from Mexico over the border into the UCA. It seems that Bridges intended to remove their unborn babies and use them as sacrificial BBs. Consumed by guilt and remorse, Neil tried to extricate himself, but he couldn't do it alone. He confessed what he had done to his counselor, Lucy. What color are we going with? Ship of Doom. It's too much. Don't want the Rex colors. Love the orange though. We'll go with that. Ready?
If I could, Sam, I would give you all the time you need to process everything that's happened. But the fact of the matter is that we need you now. More than ever. For what it's worth, I'm here for you. So let's get out there and do what needs to be done.
Do this.
Heads up, everyone. He's here. Sam, we're in the end game now. No matter what it takes, we
End
have to
game.
link up this final network node. I called this mission briefing to ensure that we're all on the same page. Our objective and its surroundings are defended by a sizable contingent of ghost mechs. Clearly, they're not going to make it easy for us.
So, here's the plan. Tarman, you'll helm the DHV Magellan, as always.
Of course.
Rainey, I want you on the radar.
Leave it to me.
Depending on how things go, I may ask you to use your powers too.
Storm the place.
I was hoping you could provide fire support for Sam, with the ship's cannons.
That shouldn't be a problem. If necessary, I can use this to stay in the action.
As for you, tomorrow.
You know, she's arguably the best marksman on the ship, which would make her an ideal candidate for the miniguns.
She should be out there with me.
The DHV Magellan happens to have two of them mounted up top. The operator can control them remotely from the bridge. So you wouldn't be in any more danger than the rest of us.
And if she's even half as good as she's been in VR, those mechs won't stand a chance, right?
It's like VR. I can do that.
I can do that. Her face. I can do that. Be outside doing her like anime shit.
Dolman, you look after Sam.
But of course.
And Sam, you'll be handling the delivery. Plot your route as you see fit.
Aye.
Be advised that we will only be able to provide fire support within the chiral network. Outside of it, the cannons become inaccurate, meaning too great a risk of collateral damage.
The advanced party set up a number of chiral network way stations. We should be able to make use of them. While they were originally built to improve signal strength, they could, once activated, be reconfigured to expand network coverage.
Smaller
Also
routers.
allow us to move the ship closer.
It's up to you if you want us on hand to provide fire support, Sam.
That said, if you're too close to the network node, you're back in collateral damage territory. Please, bear that in mind.
Once we link up this last node, we'll have succeeded in bringing the Australian continent into the chiral network. Our defenses will be stronger than ever, and we'll be able to get rid of those ghost mechs for good. So, let's do what we came here to do.
Aye.
Wait.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this.
Fragile.
Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam.
Love the title drops. $26 just for that. Fuck, you're coming. Ooh, I love how the door is actually closed for once. I never see that close.
The final site to be connected is within reach at last. Per APAS's calculations, establishing a connection here could potentially lead to the manifestation of 3 gates.
Oh shit.
Based on what
Europe,
happened in
Africa,
Mexico, it is
Asia.
likely that these portals have already emerged in nascent form, appearing only as minor distortions in space, invisible to the naked eye. These fissures will gradually develop, and once total chiral connectivity is achieved, they may, with time, eventually mature into fully fledged conduits, allowing travel to and from other lands. It remains unclear whether or not all 3 of these fissures will stabilize and develop into gates, but you will see for yourself once you've linked up the remaining site. On a different subject, I've completed my investigation into the link between Higgs and APAC. I'll tell you more once you've put Terminal Fort Knox on the grid.
Chiral Cluster Bomb and Golden Hunters. I haven't used those at all. I can only do the Cluster Bomb. You think there'll be a way station 3? There isn't.
Sam, this is Charlie. The time has come to link up our final destination. So allow me to review the specifics for you. Alright, step 1. You will need to use your Cupid to bring this first way station onto the network. Enemy ghost mechs have already been deployed in the surrounding area, though. Attempt to slip past unnoticed or engage in open combat, I'll leave the decision to you. The DHV Magellan will provide support with its miniguns should any mechs come within range. Naturally, we will also keep the ship's main cannon at the ready to fire upon viable targets when necessary. Should you require our assistance, give the order, and we will be happy to oblige. Be sure to keep these various factors in mind when devising your plan of attack, Sam. Once the first way station's on the grid, it's time to move on to the next one. You will find it at this location. Be advised that you will be unable to expand chiral network coverage if you don't connect these way stations in the correct order. In other words, if you go to the second way station first, you will be unable to establish a connection with your Cupid. Now, once the second way station is online, you will need to cross the bridge and deliver the drawbridge terminal unit to Terminal Fort Knox. Then, use the Cupid to bring the city onto the network and complete the order. You will receive the necessary cargo after this briefing. Once the chiral network covers the entire continent, the ghost mechs that have been emerging from the tar currents will no longer be able to come and go as they please. At least that is what APAS's simulations have indicated. This concludes my briefing.
This is gonna open a portal.
You still have a long road ahead of you, but we'll be here to provide constant support. We expect that you will face fierce resistance, the likes of which you've not yet seen. You will almost certainly require plenty of weapons, blood bags, and other consumables to achieve your goals. Don't skimp on supplies when selecting your equipment. Now then, plot your route and see to all necessary preparations.
Sam's final destination is Terminal Fort. Not to bring it online, two-way station on road must be linked to the network and the drawbridge terminal unit. With your comrades aboard the DHV Magellan to deliver unit complete Australian network. The funny thing is, why we still haven't seen a single drawbridge, have we? Mini networks here. Don't really need to plot anything here now.
The cargo you'll be taking with you on this run has been fitted with a chiral network path calculation system. This component is required in order to connect way stations using your Cupid, so you must have it in your possession when accessing their terminals. Make sure you don't lose it.
Terminal Fort Knot. Drawbridge terminal unit fabricated under full material. This device has been designed to optimize chiral network and use in beach and connect way stations to the network in conjunction with Cupid. It can also interface observation equipment at the terminal Fort Knot and detect location of new play gates. Place in the backpack. Auto range, put that inside. No, I'm not gonna use a truck. think I'm ready.
By the end of this, we'll have linked up the entire continent. So let's give it our all.
Raining fire.
Stretch my legs.
Music. $17. Fuck you. Still alive? How many shots does it take to kill you, man?
I've got you, Sam.
Nice! Tomorrow came to our rescue. Let's push on, Sam.
Araya.
In range. Target eliminated. Great job tomorrow. Okay, next target. Pinpoint accuracy.
Oh shit.
Are you okay, Sam?
I'm good.
Contact. Tomorrow, shoot. Nice save.
Rex.
Guard make stable.
Understood. Here comes. Nothing personal. Weapons prime. Fire!
I want to see the ghost. There you are. shoot him.
I'm not picking up any more ghost mechs on the radar. Yes. Great work tomorrow. Sam, head to the way station terminal.
It's a cool mission. Wi-Fi. Rex.
Have faith.
Keep it up, Sam.
Just waiting for a really good. There you go. This is so sick.
Sam, Tarman here. The Magellan's main cannon is online and ready to provide fire support. Just give us the word and we'll send the raid.
Come on. I thought I was ready. Try it again. Took too much damage. I still haven't seen the golden hunters.
Sam, Tarman here. The Magellan's main cannon is online and ready to provide fire support. Just give us the word and we'll send the raid. You got it. Keep clear, Sam.
I still have not seen the ghost.
Chiral cinders overhead. Brace for potential impact right now. Fire detected near the way station terminal. If the fire spreads, it'll be destroyed. Sam, get the terminal online with your Cupid ASAP. Then we can help put out the fire.
This doesn't look good. Sam, we need to hurry.
This is final mission as fuck. Whoa. Bye. Shit, I don't have any tar. I don't think I'll ever be not in danger. Get up. Get up, I need to shoot you. Brainy. Do your thing. Rex. God, the Magellan looks so sick. But the aesthetic rainy.
Go on, Sam!
The fire's gone out. Thanks for the help, Rainy.
Sam, this is Charlie. I commend you on the job well done. Terminal Fort Knott is almost within reach. Now that things have calmed down, you can return to the DHV Magellan for additional supplies if necessary.
I just need a new board, man.
Is everything okay, Sam? If you need to take a moment to recover before the next fight, head to your room. In the meantime,
I thought we were going all the way. Do I need to rest? Get some energy drinks. Feel like we were in a hurry.
All right, Sam. What do you say we...
Terminus Part 1. F8. Actually, task with necessary itself. Not. Terminus Part 2. Connecting F8. Terminal Fort Knot is the final location to be connected to the chiral network. Sam has delivered the drawbridge terminal unit to the city, activating the device to expand the network over the entire Australian continent. But it will not be easy. Ghost mechs stand in Sam's way, intent on frustrating his every step. Sam has to F8, expanding chiral network coverage and connecting way stations, while drawbridge provides support from on board the Adrian Magellan to end this insight. Alright, Terminus Part 2. Drawbridge Terminal Unit. Dramatically recalculating transmission routes to avoid ghost field interference. This updated security and direct function is doubtless owed to Hartman's success in mapping the beach. Make use for it. Take the device to way station so you can calculate optimal chiral transmission path from that location. Afterwards, connect your qubit to activate the way station. Oh my god, they're stacked on top of each other. Raining. Thanks for rain. Thank you for the ramp.
Okay, tomorrow. Ready. Open fire.
Oh my god.
Ready to do this? Take him out tomorrow.
Watch out, Sam. Opening fire.
Fuck. Oh, get off me anyway.
Ghost mech eliminated.
Understood. Here it comes.
Ah, they come from the air, not the ground.
Weapons prime. Fire!
I missed it.
You got it. Keep clear, Sam.
Oh!
Are you injured, Sam?
Oh.
Over there. Engage.
Oh! Where's my board? My board blow up? Maybe. I like how I'm doing all this.
All ghosts make contact. Neutralize. That was brilliant, Tomorrow. Sam, the way to Terminal Fort Knot is all clear.
The Hudson River 2 years ago. Oh my god, it has to be a fight here, isn't it? It's about to save and drink. Oh my god. This guy has 2 massive cannons. Is this Higgs? Oh yeah, that's it. What do you want?
Sam, over there! Pay attention to that ghost mech! It looks stronger than the others. Keep your wits about you.
Oh my god, bikes. Are you summoning bikes? no shield, huh? Show me your face. Gotcha. No, you're not done. Hudson River. Hudson River.
Give me a break.
Lightning. Damn. Just drop the gun. Oh no. Samurai time. Yes. Called it. Ooh. Dead man?
Is that really you?
You need to keep moving. I'm going to take out the bridge.
Why?
For a friend in need.
Going on the bridge.
Death can't tear us apart.
Sick. Story so far. To complicate matters, Higgs has deployed Ghost Mech, a previously unseen skill in the area. So much work in drawbridge work. Must good use of all technology has acquired and push his skills to the limits and further drawbridge terminals for not. Upon activation, the device will calculate the optimal chiral transmission path. Deliver. Should redo this entire episode in the whole momentum, no screenshots, nothing.
My name's Sam.
Another one. Oh, fuck. I am fighting everything in this. Kraken Part 3.
That mech still has some fight in it. Finish it off while you have the chance, Sam.
fuck. Didn't see that was rocket.
Oh boy, that must hurt. Losing an awful lot of blood, Sam. Might be wise to eat a cryptobiote or give yourself a transfusion with a blood bag.
Fuck.
Sam, can you hear me? Wake up!
Right at the end. Alright, I can't be supported. There's no network.
Oh, terrific work. You kicked its ass again. Sent it back to the sea with its tentacle between its, other tentacles. Okay, Sam. Time to connect Terminal Fort Map to the chiral network.
Thank you, Rocket Box. Why does Dead Man choose to be a samurai guy? 35,000 people live here. Ooh, this is bigger than usual. James Ender.
You may now connect this facility to the chiral network. Use your qubit to do so.
Imagine Higgs comes out of the conveyor belt animated. Jumps you. Continent fully connected. Jameson. That bridge fight was so sick.
Cheers to the man.
Knew it.
Our hero finally linked up the whole damn company. You know, I'd say this is a happy ending, but our story ain't over yet. Sadly, we won't be having ourselves a boss battle this time. There's just no point in it. You see, y'all can't win.
Another Metal Gear reference.
Sorry, but you are long past your prime.
Hello, beautiful.
Your damaged goods.
Oh no.
Tell me, does it still hurt? Memory of what I did. It does, doesn't it? Go on. In one word, but be my guest. Still as stubborn as ever. Oh, and by the way, Sam, it was me who killed Lou. Kinda tickles. Your thirst for revenge will never be satisfied.
Enough. I'm putting you down.
Where is his actual body?
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
What?
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
That is dad's quote or something.
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I don't break that easy. You all right?
That's why this place was big. Metal Gear. Fight.
We've done it, Sam. The entire continent is now part of the chiral network. Our mission is complete. And you've defeated Higgs as well. I'd like to think Fragile would be pleased with this outcome.
Trail is connected at last. Oh, didn't know it shows where you took the photo. I wonder if it's always raining here. Pixel art frame. Trail is connected at last. Thanks to the efforts of everyone in Drawbridge, Terminal Fort Knott's been connected to the network. We did everything we could to defend the plate gate observation system, and now the Higgs is gone, there's nothing to worry about. The fire that will illuminate humanity's future has been lit. Not just this continent, but throughout the world. The way station been activated. No issue to report. I can't believe Higgs is defeated. You're amazing, Fragile. It's like the mechanics research came in handy as well. Yeah, I'm straight. The tech behind the Magellan's chiral cannon and the chiral cyclotron will go a long way in helping the development of this continent. Just can't believe the giant red samurai was actually dead, man. Former member of Bridges, couldn't be prouder. What a guy. Way to go, dead man. Only wish I could say thank you in person. Data connecting the continents going to make a new plate gate appear. Maybe humanity isn't doing that after all. Drawbridge taking us to a whole new continent. We're connected at last, and there's been science new plate gate about to appear too, so we might be connected to a whole new continent soon. Drawbridge are quite something. I was the golden fist, but they deserve to be the golden warriors. They take me with them. Drawbridge will A-okay if the golden fist with them. I can see it now. A golden warrior on a golden ship sailing through the gate. A golden fist in action. That's awesome. Wish I could see it for myself. Signs of a new plate gate. We detected signs of emergence of a new plate gate after connecting the entire continent. Environmental observatories have begun sharing all kinds of data in real time to establish a dedicated plate monitoring flow. It's the first step to connecting the entire world. The APAS simulation was correct. Share all the data collected in Australia with the Mexican lab. Might learn something about new gates. The Mexican lab got in touch. Some kind of change in the tar tide, so if everything's alright. Special art frame into photo mode. All target locations have been added to the Carlo Locate network. You overcame a great number of challenges to achieve this. A fine accomplishment. By the way, commemoration. Pixel art frame has been added for use in photo mode. Corpus. Terminus Part 2. The F8. Sam brings Terminal Fort not online that connects the entire Australian continent to the chiral network. A hard-won victory that would not have been possible without the support of Drawbridge and the guidance of Fragile. Sam learns that the giant red samurai who has been coming to his rescue is Deadman. Higgs then materializes and announces that he was the one who attacked Fragile in lieu of Sam's shelter. Consumed by bitterness and rage, Fragile torches Higgs, finally breaking their bond. Smack Kraken. Although his torso had suffered significant damage in its previous encounters with Sam, the Kraken came equipped with a set of new and improved tentacles when it bore down on him outside the terminal Fort Knot. With these new parts, it was able to entangle itself in the rails, allowing it to attack from above. The tar leaking from its damaged body also heightened the risk of BTs appearing. Ghost Coffin. The ghost mechs that appeared near Terminal Fort Knot F8 were led by a masked individual clad in red, the Coffin Commander. This mech was more heavily armored than the others and was equipped with 2 chiral cannons. It appears to be more capable of spraying tar and summoning rider mechs. Terminal Fort Knot. The end of the line. Terminal Fort Knot is the final connection point of the Australian chiral network. Once it's hooked up, Sam and Drawbridge mission will be complete. APAS predicts 3 new plate gates could materialize once Australia is fully connected to the chiral network. As in Mexico, the appearance of any new plate gate will be preceded by a slight warp in the fabric of space. APAS has therefore equipped Terminal Fort Knot with a system to work in conjunction with the Drawbridge Terminal unit to detect pinpoint any such phenomena. Much work will still need to be done to prepare new plate gates for safe intercontinental travel. Connecting Terminal Fort Knot to the chiral network is a vital step in that journey and the saving of humanity. Deadman. However, even in death, Deadman's journey would continue. After dying and going to his beach, Deadman found a way to assist Sam and his companions by using the soul to take possession of a samurai's body. Indeed, the hulking red warrior that saved Sam on several occasions was in fact Deadman all along. So is Deadman. Once in control of the armored suit, Deadman used it to dance circles around Higgs and its ghost mechs, making short work of them. With his expert use of the katana, death can't tear us apart. We'll always be connected. Oh. Like 5 specially ordered parts for a large bridge. Cover replica, umbrella. Can't shower, huh?
Sam, everyone on the SSS seems to be in high spirits. People are chiming in to congratulate you on finally bringing all of Australia onto the chiral network. It's only right that they should praise you, given how integral you were to the operation. Still, I do wonder if there's a Dollman's the best post in here, or even a We Love Dollman, perhaps. Okay, is it just me, or is it strangely quiet outside our room? There's a disconcerting stillness in the air. Perhaps we should go and see how the rest of the crew is faring.
Did we get boarded?
By the way, I get the feeling there may be a long cutscene in the near future. You ready for that? Are you sure?
That is very good.
Sam, you and I have much to discuss. Please come to the bridge as soon as possible.
Save here. Everybody's asleep. On. This is a nightmare.
Glad you could make it, Sam. We wanted to thank you for everything you've done. And what better time than now, after you connected the entirety of Australia and bridged the gap between continents. By extending the proverbial rope, which is the chiral network, to another landmass, we have united them in the Chiroverse. A world divided, made whole, with a few sticks for encouragement. Empowering Higgs was a necessary step.
Worse.
It was we, you see, who built his ghost mech army for him, to use as he deemed fit.
Worse.
What the hell are you talking about?
An existential threat was required to prompt you to seek strength through mutual connections. It was also necessary for APAC to equip you with sticks of your own.
Lou got killed for all this shit.
We are incapable of murder.
Who's Wayne? Wait. Don't tell me. You're not human, are you?
Extinction entity.
Higgs served as a complement to an all-encompassing algorithm. However, this world no longer has need of sticks. Henceforth, we will search for additional plate gates, then extend our reach to new continents.
Oh yeah? What then?
With the support of the chiral network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around, and free from the need for porters. Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
AI
By
again?
eliminating the risk of running into BTs during travel, you will have finally overcome the Death Stranding. This is the Zero Void Out policy. To understand how we reached this solution, we must first explain the true nature of the Death Stranding, as determined by APAS. Well, Sam, shall we tell you? As a result of connecting continents, we recovered a massive amount of data on the Death Stranding. We learned it was simply a phenomenon which facilitated extinction events. Until that is, extinction entities appeared who elected to alter the natural order. the Death Stranding became a system that would spur life forms to develop connections with one another. Evolutionary stagnation begets extinction. But in the aftermath, new species will invariably emerge and form communities. Like when aquatic creatures moved onto the land, and their descendants migrated across it, changing all the while. Oh. Extinct species give way to evolved ones. The dead step aside so that life can go on. And travel and migration is the driving force behind it all. It was from this cycle that humanity was eventually born. And now humanity has been prompted to move on. So new species can inherit the planet.
So what? They passed a simulation is saying we're gonna go extinct? Is that it?
Oh, no. No, not at all. We have calculated an ideal strategy. The Chiralverse will allow us to prevent all forms of travel. We intend to use it to manage and control that aspect of your existence.
Why are you telling me this?
Napass is gonna take over and tell humans what to do.
No, you misunderstand me. We are not APAS. APAS is simply a system, a tool with which we devised our optimal solution.
The Patriots.
What are you?
Ooh.
Hello there, Sam. Surprised to see me, son? In answer to your question, we began after you completed the North American network. There was a massive void up in UCA territory.
Elder?
The APAS
The old guy from before?
happened to be within the affected area. I busted. I'd given up my shelter and moved to start a new life there. Between residents and staff, a total of 4,000 people were caught in the blast. There was no escape for them. Or me.
And yet our connection was not severed. In that instant, the souls of those humans and the APAS servers found themselves stranded on the same beach. They realized, been subject to a convergence.
A convergence?
Indeed. 4,000 human souls. And APAS merged into an altogether new entity. Singular and indivisible. You could... multitude. The company which APAS keeps.
What in the AI is this?
By utilizing our service on the beach, we can remain connected to this world. In this way, we can oversee and restrict your activities to ensure another void out never occurs. It may please you to hear that Drawbridge's efforts have guaranteed the emergence of a new plate gate, one through which we will extend our reach to the next continent. Once it has been integrated into the network, another will form. And by perpetuating this global domino effect, we will bridge the gaps between every remaining landmass until all of the planet's scattered continents are joined, just as they were in the beginning. A single, united whole, over which we will be able to preside. Rest assured.
Books.
We are capable not only of managing your movement, but every aspect of your existence.
Who are you?
APAS is also connected to the gazers, and knows where they are at all times. By using this connection, we can exert control over each and every one of them. With both gazers and humans under our constant supervision, we can eliminate the risk of void-outs. We will save you by putting an end to travel and physical interaction in the absence of this stimulus. Your species will stagnate.
But isn't that just a shortcut to extinction?
Not at all. Only humanity's evolution as a species will cease. You will leave your mortal flesh behind and transition to an eternal existence within the expanse of the Chiroverse.
Book here.
So we'll live forever as a bunch of dead people.
You will be neither alive nor dead, but endure as a soul.
Don't like that.
This world.
We will continue to keep watch over all remaining life on Earth until the end of time. As caretakers, we will regulate the activity of other species to ensure that none claim your mantle of apex predator.
Close up.
Humanity will be free to thrive in perpetuity, having evolved into a form that allows you to escape extinction, as is your desire.
No!
God, the real Charlie?
I'm not about to let that happen.
See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn now. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you.
What's going on?
So let love warm you till the morning.
Oh my god.
Good God.
Die Hardman. Was that an actual?
close your tired eyes. I'll wait, and soon you'll see your
What is going on?
in our dream.
And
Just who is pulling your strings?
We are no one's puppets. Least of all yours. You have no power over us.
Where are you? Since you certainly aren't on our beach.
Me? I'm right here.
holy shit.
It's me, Sam. Alive and kicking.
What is going on? The real.
I'm not called Die Hardman for nothing.
Die Hard. Sorry about this.
I take it not even APAS was aware that I've been posing as Charlie this whole time. It's funny, don't you think? The fact is, APAS has never had complete access to Drawbridge's data. Our new Cupid design allows us to restrict connection and limit the flow of information.
I remember that keychain.
I oversaw the creation of the Drawbridge prototype during my time as director of bridges. And that's when I contacted my old friend, Tarman. And together, we worked to convert this deep tar hunting vessel into a mobile base of operations. I dare say there are some among you who already deduced the name's double meaning. That's right. The DHV Magellan. Or to spell it out, Die Hardman's vessel.
You can't possibly be serious.
It came to my attention that APAS 4000 was seeking to commission Lakna to design a new type of Cupid. Specifically, it wanted her to deliver a model which could one day be used to to control all of mankind. Since the technology makes use of human beaches, the human element was essential to the process. Lochna refused at first, so I contacted her and convinced her to take on the job. At least that's how it looked to everyone else. The purpose of this Cupid was not just to facilitate connections, but to sever them. Namely, the ones between our systems and the dead. And without their influence, APAS will go back to being a tool.
Do this, and you will never escape the Death Stranding.
To forsake our flesh and our freedom is out of the question. So, we'll seek out others who value them as we do. Build communities, raise children, live, and love. We would rather strive to achieve the impossible while remaining true to ourselves. To struggle on against the odds in search of new lands and new worlds.
I'm gonna add this to my anti-AI report. All of this.
You can't.
Can't we? The Chiral network enables us to travel like never before. So, humanity will continue to make use of APAS and embrace the true potential of the Chiral network. No one wants to go back to the dark days that followed the Death Stranding.
It's true, what you said about travel. There are people with dunes who can use the beach to jump just about anywhere.
The physical sensation of movement is something we all crave. That unity of body and soul. Dunes may still wind up being an evolutionary dead end. But even in that possibility, I see hope.
I just screenshotted all the.
I'm going to activate the Cupid we used to connect the continents. Build a bridge to the future we want to see, to choose our own path forward. Until moments ago, each of you was trapped in an elaborate illusion created by the President.
Yeah, we were. What took you so long? Our former president has been hiding on board from the start, in what I call the Shadow Cabinet.
You knew about this?
APAS has been monitoring us for some time. I believe the deception was necessary to avoid discovery. But I'm sorry for keeping you all in the dark. I needed to make sure Drawbridge successfully connected the continents without raising suspicion or attracting APAS's attention. This was the best idea I could come up with.
Work.
To put away my body for a while. Stop being Die Hardman. Become a ghost. Named Charlie instead.
I forgot to grab the mask.
What are you doing?
Damn it, stop! Get back, you fools! That's not me!
No.
What the fuck?
Pigs. Oh, he's back.
Higgs.
Broadcasting live from the beach. Same as it ever was. I've been puppeteering this whole thing the whole time.
It's like true Metal Gear.
All to pay back dear old Amelie for what she did to me.
This is about Amelie?
Yeah. See, I'm gonna crack open that beach she sealed away and kick off the last Stranding. The perfect ending humanity deserves. Man, the sweetest revenge I could hope for to take out on that old bitch. And oh, yo. Good to see you again, by the way.
What makes you think you can pull it off?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked. You see, during my lengthy imprisonment, I had time to figure it out. All I needed was a catalyst with a connection to Amelie, and I could break through to her beach.
That connection is long gone.
Oh, Sam. Sweetheart, I'm not talking about you. This is the catalyst that I've been searching for. Brand new extinction entity. Still in the dark, huh? Your genes lined up beautifully.
Oops.
God damn, man. She's your daughter.
What?
Revealed.
Y'all want to come after us, be my guest. We'll be waiting on the beach.
I'm watching on the side. The shoe.
Are we sure that tomorrow is okay?
Hartman is searching for her.
That chrysalis that formed around her should be enough to keep her safe in even the harshest conditions. Pure cryptobiosis. She'll be right, Rainey.
Sam.
going to
There's
the
no
beach.
mistake. Your genetic profiles are a match. Tomorrow really is your daughter.
I'm sorry, but what in the world is going on?
I hate that was spoiled to me about 10 hours into the game. Saw a post online that said, I never noticed this about the cover. I just beat Death Stranding and I never noticed about the cover. And like an idiot, I opened the post. I was able to avoid spoilers for so many days and weeks. Days. And then I saw that and opened it, and it says, tomorrow is in your hands. And that was the poster. I was like, fuck. I had a guess that she was Lou a long time ago when I first saw the trailer, because she was blonde and I thought it was a time skip. So I had the answer correct. I had the solution wrong this whole time. Till I saw that spoiler.
Nothing that makes any sense.
Actually, it's not impossible. As a member of Bridges with Dooms, you were obligated to provide sperm samples.
Which means tomorrow could be Sam's child, conceived via artificial insemination.
If what you say is true, Higgs may well be able to trigger the last stranding.
We have to get tomorrow back. Which means we need to go to the beach where Higgs went.
And how are we supposed to do that?
We all have to die.
Can't. She was diagnosed with jump shock. I know you haven't forgotten.
Nevertheless, what other choice do we have?
I've got to at least try.
Fragile.
Maybe they will come back.
We're taking the ship to the beach.
With the combined support of every single Doom sufferer here, it's possible Fragile might be able to jump us where we need to go.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
I'm sorry. Wherever Higgs went, I can't follow.
He must have been operating out of his own beach, using his car to assume control of vessels in our world, in the same manner that I have.
But I know exactly where his beach is. I mapped it already, and there was nobody there. I checked. So how do we find the right beach?
Find something that he owns.
No.
His
Doesn't
body.
matter where Higgs is. All we have to do is connect to the Dreamcatcher and the Kipu. Amelie. Higgs was wearing her Kipu, wasn't he? If we had something connected to her, we could follow the Kipu and Higgs.
The mask, the hair.
Tarman, can you take us to Sam's shelter?
I'll prepare the ship. Sit tight in your quarters.
Last strand. Can't pause.
Could we have arrived already? No, something's wrong. A problem with the Magellan, perhaps?
Here we go.
Time is of the essence, however, and we can ill afford to wait until the currents are calm enough for us to travel. So, we're going to need you to go on ahead without us, Sam. Back to Mexico. We have no idea what's waiting for you there.
Oh my god.
But we've modified Higgs's guitar for your use, if that's any consolation. Practice with it on the ship's range if you like. I don't need to tell you it packs a punch. Just remember to take it with you when you go. You can even bring it to the beach, on account of its rather unique properties. We'll keep you apprised on the tar current situation as soon as we can. We're rooting for you, Sam.
Battle guitar, crypto buyout. Oh my goodness. The game wants me to go to the plate gate. Can I climb anything here? The game wants me to go to the plate gate. Part of Australia sat on the coastline. A large amount of drift ice is washed ashore nearby. Some people cross the ice as shortcuts to reach the bay, beyond which a bottomless tar stretches outward. Guess that's the move.
The last Stranding. An attempt to use chiral communications to link everyone's beaches and flood the world of the living with BTs. The final mass extinction event that would extinguish all life on the planet.
Again.
If tomorrow is indeed your daughter, then it stands to reason she's inherited your unique abilities, though she may also be a new extinction entity as well. Sam, aren't you feeling eager to begin your next order?
A tone shift. Get on the bike, huh? Dolman saying something? He's raised your hand.
Ready to head out? I sure am.
God, it's gonna be a lot to read, isn't it? Terminus Part 2. The stated objective of Sam's mission, to connect Australia to the chiral network and trigger the appearance of a new plate gate, is finally complete. By bringing Terminal Fort Knot into the fold, Sam has ensured the emergence of another gateway bridging the continents. If plate gates can be created this way, the whole world might eventually be reconnected, and humanity may survive the Death Stranding. But Sam was lied to. APAS 4000, formed from the souls of 4,000 dead people on the beach, sought to extend the chiral network to not just to connect the world, but to control both the living and the dead, elevating humanity to exist as souls for all eternity. Restricting humanity's freedom of movement would prevent them from evolving and therefore save them from Death Stranding. Die Hardman, disguised as Charlie, who had been pretending to follow APAS 4000 plan all along, activates a special drawbridge Cupid to sever the connection between APAS and the dead. Humanity would travel again and build its own future. Yet the journey is not over. Higgs, thought to have been destroyed, appears once more. He declares that tomorrow is not only Sam's daughter, but an extinction entity capable of bringing about the world's collapse. Consumed by revenge, he vows to trigger the last stranding and wipe out humanity. Higgs abducts tomorrow and flees to the beach. Find an item with a deep connection to Higgs. Higgs has abducted tomorrow. The bullet? Higgs has abducted tomorrow to bring about the last stranding and has fled to an unknown beach. Higgs is wearing Amelie's Kipu. To go after him, Sam must find an item that holds deep connection to Amelie. There should be something of that kind in his shelter. The photo, maybe. The tar currents in Mexico, however, are highly unstable, preventing the DHV Magellan from traveling there. With no time to lose, Sam must venture to Mexico alone. Save tomorrow and prevent the last stranding. Head to Sam's shelter to find an item that will allow you to follow Higgs. Wow. President. A representative of APAC, the private company that has been entrusted with the operation of the UCA. The president does not represent the government of the UCA, but as chief representative of APAC has asked Drawbridge to connect Mexico and Australia to the chiral network so that humanity can overcome the Death Stranding and avoid extinction. It is said that the word president has its roots in the Latin verb presidir, means to sit before, and was used to refer to those shared meetings, eventually used to widen those like companies and other organization. Read that already. The president is a human interface created by APAS. He refers to APAC as our corporation because he was originally part of the organization himself. The president ostensibly appears in human form in order to make communication with humans more efficient. But APAS 4000 is more than just a machine or system. It is powered by a convergence of souls of the dead. The president is not merely the output of a mechanical system, therefore. He is also a vision of one who has passed. The Elder. Someone must surely remember this old guy. Sam delivered cargo to the Elder when he was connecting the UCA to the chiral network. Please forgive me. A message from the Elder reads, that note I left you can't have been easy to read. I just want to say, I had my reasons for doing what I did. I used to be an engineer, and I was involved in the design of the prepper shelter. That's why I decided to live in one, as proof that my design was up to scratch. It taught me the importance of connecting with others, and as luck would have it, Bridges asked me to help combine my shelter design into their residential developments. I agreed to help, and you have to go to the city to conduct the necessary field research. But the terrorists weren't about to let me do that. I disguised myself as a corpse and got myself carried there instead. If I wanted deception to work, I needed you to believe it. I'm so sorry. I want you to know I haven't forgotten you. I was so grateful to you. I never thought we'd get to meet again like this. Wow. DHV Magellan. The DHV Magellan originally belonged to Tarman, who also used the vessel to research the tar currents and chiral mammals that dwell within them, hence his name, Deep Tar Hunting Vessel. ship has since been repurposed by Drawbridge as their mobile base. Drawbridge Cupid was used to preemptively ensure the president would not be able to seize control of the ship, so the secret countermeasures that have been prepared to foil APAS 4000 plans could be successfully implemented. As a result, the HV Magellan has since adopted its true form as Die Hardman's vessel. That's why Die Hardman never wanted me to go to the thing. Carl Network uses Beach, where time barely passes. APAS has become more than just a delivery system. It's now evolved in all areas of life, from child rearing to healthcare. Originally a delivery program, APAS 4000 now serves as a support system for all aspects of human life and society, and is celebrated such by those who rely on it. Its name refers to the 4,000 people killed in an enormous void out that struck the UCA. After the incident, souls of the dead were found to have converged with the servers of the chiral network on the beach, forming the APAS program. Drawbridge Cupid. APAS 4000 asked Lochna to develop a new Cupid. She initially refused, but was persuaded by Darhaman to accept the request. The Cupid she was asked to develop would have total oversight over every person connected to the chiral network, allowing their data to be connected and analyzed. Lochna took to referring to it as the Gordian Knot. The Gordian Knot is an ancient Greek legend concerning the king of Phrygia, Gordius, in a knot that was said to be impossible to untie. Any man capable of doing so will become king of the known world. Die Hardman and Lochna outsmarted APAS 4000 and severed a connection between the system and the dead. They were then able to develop the Drawbridge Cupid, a system that is controlled by humans rather than the other way around. Anti-AI. Chiral Verse Plan. Movement is the engine of evolution. It powers the progress of all species. Stop moving forward, and you take a step back to extinction. It is this belief that has encouraged APAS 4000 to step in and save humanity. Keep it moving forward, but change its direction by liberating humans from their bodies. They will exist as souls alone, forever occupying a new space known as the chiral verse. Evolution will cease, but extinction will be avoided. To achieve this, APAS 4000 is taking control of the entire planet's ecosystem. The plan, however, would involve the physical death of all humans through their assimilation with APAS 4000, known as the Chiral Verse Plan. Death Stranding. Wish I knew which paragraphs are new. A phenomenon in which the dead cross over from the world and are stranded in ours, becoming known as BTs or beach things. When BTs come into contact with a living person, a large explosion occurs, known as a void out. This releases huge amounts of destructive energy akin to when a matter comes into contact with antimatter. Simultaneous void outs across the world led to the downfall of civilization and have put humanity on the brink of extinction. Previous Big Five mass extinctions that caused enormous damage to the life on Earth are no longer thought to have been caused by meteor impacts or climate change, but rather a phenomenon known as death strandings. When a death stranding threatened to destroy the universe and all life within it, an extinction entity sacrificed the most highly evolved species of the world to save all others. Mass destruction was averted, and those creatures that had evolved as far as they could were transformed anew. Movement is the engine of evolution. The very first life forms emerged underwater, made their way onto land, then proceeded to move from one continent to another. Humans originated in Africa before moving to Eurasia and the Americas. It's the very movement that exposed them to a variety of environments, stimulating their development and eventually allowing them to climb to the top of the planet's evolutionary pile. But an end to movement will mean the end of such stimulation, inevitably leading to stagnation of humanity. It is the true cause of the death stranding, the presence of BTs and void outs forcing humans to live fearful, solitary, sedentary lives. If humanity cannot get moving again, it will face extinction, and its time at the top of the evolutionary pile will be up. Battle Guitar. Special weapon designed for Sam following Tarman's analysis of Higgs' own guitar. Strumming the guitar fires chiral crystal projectiles from its head, inflicting massive amounts of damage on BTs and mechs. The guitar can also be charged to imbue its projectiles with increased power. The chiral crystals fired from the guitar are usually supplied from Sam's own chiral cylinder. On the beach, however, the guitar is powered by condensed chiralium from the atmosphere. A blade built into the guitar's body pops out, transforming it to a majestic axe and making the instrument a devastating weapon at any range. Cryptobiote. What's the new? I don't know which one's new. I'll just read it. Creatures that first appeared following the Death Stranding, they take their name in the process of cryptobiosis, in which an organism suspends metabolism effectively and turns a state of professional death to survive harsh environments. The word comes from the Greek secret mode of life. Tardigrades and sleeping chironomids have been known to enter a cryptobiotic state. These new organisms are also capable of living on the beach and in the sea. They were never given a formal scientific name. Cryptobiote is not a term that we use in all contexts. They do not have much flavor, but are known to boost blood levels when consumed. The skin color of cryptobiote will change depending on its habitat. After returning from Apas's beach, Tarman continued his research in the ecology of cryptobiotes. While many mysteries surrounding the creature still remain, he was able to ascertain that they undergo metamorphosis during their life cycle in a manner similar to certain insects and crustaceans. Cryptobiotes most commonly observed tend to gather around clusters of land-based coral. After some time, they develop chrysalis and move to a space between the world and the next. As a result, no cryptobiotes have yet been discovered in their chrysalis form. One theory posits that insects first evolved the ability to metamorphosize to overcome changes to the climate of the ancient world. If true, then it stands to reason that cryptobiotes crystallization is a response to the Death Stranding. After spending several years or even decades in their chrysalis form, cryptobiotes close appear in this world. At this point, they resemble small angels. And the ones which appear on the bridge DHV Magellan, these are usually referred to as angel bugs. Till now, they were not known to be connected cryptobiotes. The keychain that Deadman gave to Sam as a gift for Lou was shaped like one of these angels. After reaching the angel bug phase of their life cycle, cryptobiotes shed their skin in a process that is thought to take no more than 7 days. They adopt appearance of a fetus in the womb. At this stage, they are known as fetus bugs and are believed to move into tar, where they live for several years. One of the greatest mysteries surrounding cryptobiotes is their reproduction. Almost nothing is known about the process, including at what point in their life cycle it might take place. If we look to ordinary processes, metamorphosis as a guide, we can posit that angel bugs are mature imago cryptobiotes. However, angel bugs do not have sexual organs, do not reproduce. Angels, of course, are spiritual beings created by God. Perhaps cryptobiotes also belong to this category of divine creation. Find item with a deep connection to Higgs. Higgs is abducted tomorrow and is attempting to bring the last stranding. Fled to unknown beach to locate Higgs. Find an object with deep connection to Amelie. There's one in Sham Shelter. Find it, save tomorrow, and stop the last stranding. I don't know if I have the energy right now. I'll just restart. I need to rest. I'm better off actually enjoying the finale with more energy. Good night.